All right, Shalom. All right, first and foremost, I'd like to get all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rikah Kodash. Double honors to my apostles of Great Millstone that rule well and peace, and salutations to the hopeful elect that's doing the work in truth and sincerity. All right. This is a quick lesson, man, about martial law in times of civil disorder. So this is gonna be part of Jacob's trouble. All right. So Salakia, I didn't do the lesson in time. So basically, it's been a lot of things going on. But Lord willing, this lesson be edifying, man. And also, I got a video I'm gonna play too. So I'm gonna read this little short article, then I'm gonna play the video and hit the scriptures. All right. This martial law in time of civil disorder. It says the notion. It says martial law involves the temporary substitution of military authority for civilian rule and is usually invoked in a time of war, rebellion, or natural disaster. It says when martial law is in effect, the military commander of an area or country has unlimited authority to make and enforce laws. Martial law is justified when civilian authority has ceased to function, is completely absent, or has become effective. Further, martial law suspends all existing laws as well as civil authority and the ordinary administration of justice. So everything that America has as far as freedom and all this shit, all that's going to be under martial law, man, because you don't have no freedom. You don't have no freedom of choice. All right, you don't have none of that. Constitution, that shit dead in the water. All right. And read this again. Say, furthermore, martial law suspends all existing laws as well as civil authority and the ordinary administration of justice. In the United States, martial law may be declared by proclamation of the president or state governor. But such a formal proclamation is not necessary, although the U.S. Constitution make no specific provision for the imposition of martial law. Neither every state has constitutional provision authorizing the government to impose martial law. The power of martial law, once held to be nearly absolute, has limitations. For examples, civilians may not be tried by military tribunals as long as civilian courts are functional. Nonetheless, within the bounds of court decisions, a military commander's authority under martial law is virtually unlimited. Martial law has been declared 9 times since World War II, and in 5 instances was designed to counter resistance to federal desegregation decrees in the South. Although a climate of mutual aid has always existed between the military and civilian law enforcement and should continue to exist, Department of Defense personnel are limited in what they can do to enforce civil law. Military personnel cannot be used in surveillance or undercover operations, and they may not be used as informants, investigators, or interrogators unless the investigation is a joint military-civilian operation in which the military has an interest in the case's outcome. So more of the story is, man, these police officers, these police officers that you see now, there ain't gonna be no more police officers. Basically, they're gonna switch to military police. Okay, so basically, man, civil war is finna hit America, man, soon, man. But the dollar gotta collapse, and also, the CHIP gotta be in place too. You know what I'm saying? So that's all part of it as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to this video, man, and I'm gonna play this video and show you what's gonna take place here in America, man. You know, and you 2/3, man, you Jakes, man, y'all better get right, man. All right, y'all better get right with how about Shema Shy, or you're gonna go through this type of stuff, man. You know, the Lord is not gonna deliver you from these super soldiers, you know. But I'm gonna play this short video, then I'm gonna go to the scriptures.
19 states have seceded.
The United States Army ramps up activity.
The White House issued warnings to the Western forces as well as the Florida Alliance.
The three-term president assures the uprising will be dealt with swiftly.
Let me know if you want to try anything on.
Are you guys aware there's like a pretty huge civil war going on all across America?
We just try to stay out. With what we see on the news, seems like it's for the best.
Citizens of America, the so-called Western forces of Texas and California have suffered a very great defeat at the hands of the United States military.
Mr. President, do you regret the use of airstrikes against American citizens? We're moving to D.C. today.
We need to go down there.
They shoot journalists on sight in the Capitol. Every instinct in me says this is death. What?
Every time I survived the war zone, I thought I was sending a warning home. Don't do this. But here we are.
There's some kind of misunderstanding here. Look, you're American, okay? Okay. What kind of American are you? You don't know?
The Western forces will reach the White House on July 4th.
Oh my God.
Get in the car! Get in the car! You're gonna hang back.
I'm not hanging back.
One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. God bless America.
Yeah, man, it's finna get wild out here, man. All right, it's finna get very, very devastating, man. It's gonna be very epic, because Esau, you know what I'm saying, he's gonna show his horns in that day, man. All right. Matter of fact, before I get to that, since I mentioned it, I'm gonna go to Revelation 12:12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time." Right, a short time to what? A short time to rule. All right, a short time to control this society. A short time to control this world, man. Okay, you have a short time to be in power. This is the reason why the Lord is putting the spirit on Esau. You know what I'm saying? To basically wage war on this world, man. Basically wage war on Israel. All right, because he had but a short time to rule. And hey, Esau ain't going out without a fight, man. All right. So he got a short time to run his own world, man. And the Lord gonna take him out the rulership seat. Okay. But I'm gonna go to go ahead and jump in 2nd Ezra real quick. This is 2nd Ezra 15. I'm gonna start at 1. This is prophecy, man. All right. This 2nd Ezra 15:1. It says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy." Okay, prophecy means to say before. So the Lord put the spirit on the prophets, the men of the Lord is doing the work. All right, to prophesy, you know, what's coming before it comes. Okay, it says, "Which I would put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper," which is the scriptures, of course. All right, the Bible. for they are faithful and true. Because all the prophecies that's in the scriptures, man, is faithful and true, man. All right. Because it won't lie. All right. The scriptures ain't gonna lie, man. All right. It say, fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee. You know, they disbelief that speak against thee. Because, you know, they're gonna talk crazy. Ain't gonna be no martial law. Ain't no martial law. Ain't no Jacob's trouble. Ain't gonna be no. It's already was Jacob's trouble. Look at 70 AD. When Vespasian and Titus, that was Jacob's trouble. No, motherfucker, it was Jacob's trouble, but it's gonna be Jacob's trouble times 20. All right. It's called reincarnation, man. All right. It says, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword. Let me go back. I got a little excited, man. It said, fear not the imaginations against thee. All right. Because, you know, people be talking crazy what they're going to do to us and all this BS. All right. But the Lord got us. The Lord is protecting us. OK. It says, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee, which they disbelief that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. You know what I'm saying? So basically, majority of people don't have faith. Don't have faith in the Lord. Don't have faith in Yahweh Shema Shai. All right. It says, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world. All right. Diseases. All right. Natural diseases, man. He's going to bring plagues upon the world, man. It says the sword, famine, death, and destruction. OK, all that's coming to America. All right. It's coming to the world. But America's going to get it worse, man. All right. A.K.A. Babylon's going to get it worse. OK. And I'm going to jump down to 14 real quick. Jump down to 14. It says, it says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. All right. Woe means destruction. All right. It says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. So, hey, man, it's going to be civil war on this platform, on this soil, man. All right. People going to stand up and fight against another. Everybody going to turn against one another, man. It's going to be all hell breaking loose. OK, you say, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. All right. The modern day swords, the gun. OK, 9mm, AK-47, M16, whatever have you, man. Whatever gun, whatever sword there is, man. People in this end time is going to be used. RPGs. Regular citizens got RPGs, man. Rocket launchers. Okay. I seen Facebook pictures and TikTok pictures and videos of, Jake got RPGs, man. Okay. It's finna get real crazy out here. It says, for there shall be sedition among them. All right. Sedition. Let me look at the word sedition real quick. Web search. It's going to be sedition among men. Sedition means conduct or speech inciting people to rebel against authority of a state or monarch. All right. So a lot of people are going to go against America, man. They're going to go against the politicians. All right. They're going to go against the political rulers. OK. The citizen of America. All right. It ain't going to be no more serving this country, man. OK. It's going to be a lot of rebellion. All right. It's going to be it says conduct or speech inciting people to rebel against the authority of a state or monarch. OK. When dudes say what type of American are you? Shit. Yeah, it's finna get wild, man. All right. It says, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings. Right. That sedition, that rebellion, their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So there's not gonna respect the politicians. All right. The governors. Okay, the law enforcement authority, none of that, man. Everything's gonna be in their own power. These civilians gonna take power in their own hands. Okay, and it's finna get real it's finna get real nasty out here, man. It say a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride the city shall be troubled. Okay, the city shall be troubled. All right. It said the houses shall be destroyed and men shall be afraid. All right, for you thugged out gangster Tyrones and Ray Rays, man, Pookies, y'all gonna be afraid in that day, man. All right, if you ain't got the spirit power, Yahweh Shema Shai, by now, all right, you're gonna be afraid, man. All right, that's why when I read the scripture upward, further up, it said unfaithful gonna die in unfaithfulness. Yeah, it say for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness, and that's what's gonna happen. Okay, if you don't have the belief of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Okay. It says, for because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed. Okay, it's gonna be a lot of fires going on. It's gonna be a whole lot of shootings and killings going on, man. Okay, it's gonna be a lot of troops. Okay, martial law troops. All right, it's finna get real bad out here, man. All right, the first thing is gonna collapse is the economy. That's the first thing is gonna go. All right, then they're gonna issue and then they're gonna force that CHIP, and men shall be afraid. All right, it says a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. All right, no pity upon his neighbor. Now you see everybody saying hi neighbor and all this bullshit. But when all hell break loose, man, you're going to see another side of your neighbor, okay? It say a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, okay? It's going to be famine here, all right? The store's going to close down, okay? Martial law is going to be in effect. Jacob's trouble is on the rise, okay? Everything's gonna be in straits, okay? It's finna get wild out here, man. I'm gonna go to 2nd Ezra. I'm gonna go to the 16th chapter. I'm gonna start the 68th verse real quick. This is 2nd Ezra 1668 in the Apocrypha. Block here. Hold on for a second.